Logitech just killed its own webcam. Yes, that's right, with the Logitech Brio 300. This is now the new budget king. This is the webcam that I'm going to recommend to anyone who's looking to get started streaming, or to anyone who's looking for just a basic webcam for Zoom. And you want to know how I can confirm that this webcam is the best? Well, you're looking at it right now with no post-processing. What makes this camera a C920 killer? Well, it's the video quality. The video quality of this camera is so good. Like, honestly, this is probably the best looking $50 webcam I've seen. Now, there's a few things that are confusing with this webcam. Like how for some reason Walmart calls it a 1080p webcam. It's not even named like the Brio 300 or anything like that. It's just called 1080p webcam. Now, with this webcam being $50, there are a few things that you would expect Logitech to cut some corners on. And you would be right. Now, the first thing that they cut corners on is actually the cable. Now, the cable that comes included with it is a 6-meter cable. And the thing that they cut corners on is that it is a non-removable USB-C cable. Logitech. Why? It's not even to where it's a non-removable USB-A cable. That I'm fine with. It's the fact that it's a C cable. Because it means that I had to spend an extra $8 to buy a USB-A to USB-C adapter so I could use this webcam with my computer. Already not off to a great start, but what is off to a great start is actually the feel of the webcam. Now, the webcam itself is cheap plastic, but it feels nice. I actually love it. And something else that's nice with this thing that I love are the speakers. Because the microphone on this thing is actually pretty good. I won't call it the best, but it is a pretty decent webcam microphone. Well, something I did notice was that there's this weird hum inside the microphone. I can sort of hear it too whenever I plug in my bass in my audio interface. I'm wondering if it's some sort of like ground loop issue with setup. Not sure, but I'll figure it out at some point. And honestly, when comparing this to a laptop webcam or something like that, I would highly recommend this over that. I know it's got pretty good dynamic range, as you can tell from the way that it's separating me from my background pretty decently. And it doesn't have a weird like green tint to my skin tone. While yes, it does have that for the wallet, as you can kind of see like right here and right here, it doesn't have it for, you know, me. And that could also just be because my light isn't pointed directly towards me, which now when I do that, you can see that that green tint in the shadows is gone. But something like that's easy enough to fix in DaVinci Resolve. What's not easy to fix is the positioning of the webcam. Because you can't tilt it left or right, you can only tilt it up and down. Now, I don't really see why Logitech removed that, because tilting left and right is essential. Because, you know, if I were to say, move my webcam to the right, I can't fix it and pan it to the left. So it's just stuck like this. And this especially sucks because of on how short this cable is. Stupid cable. This is literally the longest I can go with this webcam. This isn't good. Other than those like minor grievances, this webcam is great. The software that comes included with, which is a Logitune, is also really good. It's much better than Logitech's previous webcam software, which is pretty trash and outdated compared to Logitune. But this one even includes some nice presets too. So quick thing here, I was doing some research on just grabbing like a logo from the Logitech capture software that's talking about, and I've realized something. With this new lineup of webcams, they released a brand new software, right? Logitune, as I was just talking about in the video. However, this now means that there's 3 different softwares, all with very similar names, to control webcams. Why? Like, that doesn't make sense. You couldn't just stick with one, so you had to make 3? Logitech, keep it simple, please. Now, all the presets do it is just change the look of the camera through its settings, and it does actually remove the previous settings that you had beforehand, which does kind of suck. This did take me a little while to actually get it to look like this. And hey, this does look pretty damn good for a webcam, right? And yes, you can see that my face is a little bit washed out on the side, but that's also just because of how close I have my light. If I turn down my light, for instance, that washout would be gone. And one other thing that I have noticed while actually like using this camera and doing different takes of this is how little motion blur there is. I'm actually filming this at 24 FPS, and the motion blur is like, yes, you can see it, but it's not distracting. It's something that you would, you know, see on a 24 FPS camera. Nice. What doesn't look weird is the fact that I can actually hide myself by going like that. The privacy switch on this webcam is not necessarily a switch, but what it is it is a magnetic circle thing that you just spin with your finger, and it's a 360-degree spin. nice. I love when the webcam companies innovate like this, because I love having something like this versus a lens cap, as this is something that can't really lose easily. And I mean, hey, I've lost my Elgato Facecam lens cap many times. This is something that I don't think I'll ever be able to lose, because if I did, then I'd lose the webcam itself. If you'd like to discuss this webcam and many other things, you can head on over to my Discord. If you're looking for friends, if you're looking for groups, for games, or looking to just discuss literally anything about anything, well, that's what it's all about as of right now. Yeah, bye.